Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of all ages, it is AussieVerse. We are here today to be talking about my custom corner. I am OmniBeau joined. Yeah, that's right, mine. OmniBeau joined by Single Issue Steve and the Sharif. How are you, boys?
I'm confused.
Why are you confused?
Your custom corner, this guy down here, he does all the customs. What's this shit?
That's my book.
Oh, okay. So you're
That's
claiming
right.
Sharif's hard work is yours. All right, everyone. Welcome to the Sharif's hard work being claimed by somebody else show.
We're also here to talk about comics curing cancer. That's right.
Yeah.
If you click this QR code, it will take you to Comics Curing Cancer link tree. What is Comics Curing Cancer? It is up live right now. Actually, it is started yesterday, Friday. It's going all day today, Saturday, and it is continuing tomorrow, Sunday. If you actually, you know what? Before AussieVerse, you'll probably be awake enough maybe for Rob Fat Stacks' art auction and Hall Yeah Comics at the end, because that is American times. So that is going to be Sunday morning. But on Sunday at 2 p.m., it is AussieVerse, baby. And we're going to be going for about 6 hours. Steve, you're freaking everybody out. And we're going to be having many guests coming on the show. It is your chance to buy some things, hopefully cheap, hopefully for cancer. Oh, it goes really high. And all proceeds go towards the American Cancer Association. This has been an initiative that has been going on for the last few years, where the last 2 years they have raised over $50,000. That's right. And this year they are trying for $55,000. I have comics coming out of my personal collection that I'm going to be auctioning off, including toys, cards, and other things, as well as art as well. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff. Steve's giving away an AussieVerse shirt. I
am, because I like all my books and I haven't read them all and I'm not ready to part with them yet. But I'm going to supply a shirt.
Comic Bookaroo have also donated something to the cause as well. Who's Comic Bookaroo? They are our sponsors for this great show. Now, what else is there? Is that it?
Yeah, I reckon you smashed it, mate.
All right, excellent. So we are here for OmniBeau's Custom Corner, baby. And why is it OmniBeau's Custom Corner? Because you may have a long time ago seen my first episode of it. Wasn't called OmniBeau's Custom Corner, so don't search that. Probably just go into the playlist of Sharif's Custom Corner. But somewhere in there was my first Custom Corner, where my lovely partner had made my very first ever custom book, Marvel versus DC. No, it's not called DC. Marvel. Don't be stupid. It's Marvel versus DC. And just look at that beautiful, beautiful spine. And yes, it has everything in there. It is a glorious book, but that's not why we're here. We are here for the next one that someone in this group made for me. I will give you 10 seconds to count down who you think actually it was. No one's got time for that. It was Sharif.
Of course it was.
I thought I had 10 seconds.
Oh, I'm glad you're having a drink and not picking your nose. That's right. Sharif did me a really, really cool service, which is so odd because usually he does the complete opposite. And what happened was, is he messages me. No, hang on. Let me backtrack a little bit more. So there is a story out there called Harrow County. That's right. Not Harrow County. It's Harrow County. And I'm allowed to say that. You were here. And I've never been able to afford those books because they're quite expensive on the secondhand market, right? I think all the trades are out of print, possibly. Sharif, yes? No?
The main one, yes.
There you go. So they released this really, really cool complete collection. It was just beautiful. And if I'd thought about how I was going to do this earlier, I probably would have had a picture been able to show you ahead of time. But I don't, so you'll have to Google that yourself.
Way to
Now,
plan.
What?
Way to plan that.
Yeah, exactly. It's AussieVerse. So
Correct.
I really, really wanted this complete collection. It was so, so cool, but it was like $300 or something. And I'm like, I'm not going to drop $300 on something just because it looks beautiful and I might not even like it that much, right? Forget my G.I. Joe box set. We don't have to talk about that. So
I was gonna say, it sounds more like an ex-girlfriend of mine.
we'll touch on that a little bit later. So then all of a sudden, the good people at Dark Horse Comics, I think, they came out with a new compendium, which is a cheaper way to be able to get the whole thing. What is a compendium? Go check out our What is Our Compendium video, and maybe that'll help you. If you don't want to check it out, I'll tell you right now, it's a really big, chunky trade. So I was going to get that, and it was about $80. And Sharif turned around to me and he goes, yo, but actually he didn't say that. He never says yo.
I hope he did.
No, I didn't say yo. I said Bo.
Oh, okay.
Clean your ears out.
He said, Bo, if you want, I actually can't remember if he said like he's got spare issues or trades or whatever. But either way, he had spare the whole Harrow County. And he goes, what if I made you a custom? And I went like this. And he ended up making me that custom. It was really cool. And what was even cooler about it is that when he was showing me how he was making it on the road to making it, I saw that there was like all this black on the back, right? Like no art, no none of that. And Sharif was cool with that, which really surprised me. Because
it's simple. It's
Timeless.
Well, if you go check out Sharif's Custom Corner playlist, you will see why I was shocked that he was okay to leave it all black, because he is the master of making books look just absolutely beautiful, right? So I said to him, what if you just slapped the AussieVerse logo on the back and you put the characters, we've got characters of each of us if you check out our profile pictures on Instagram and Facebook. And he did that. And it's just freaking awesome. Now, Sharif, do you want to explain to me your process of making this while I show it off?
Right. So simply with the main all right, so the one in your left hand. Yep. So that's the main series. I used the image that's been used in the softcover compendium. Just cause I'm lazy. So as far as the spine is concerned, I reused the text from the front. It dangles.
I love a ribbon.
Yeah. So I used the title from the front. I cut it out, put it all together, and you've got your spine. And yeah, that's what you asked me to put in the back cover. So that's us, and that is when it was done.
So this first book is Harrow County 1 to 32.
Yeah. So that's the main series.
Main series.
That's the main series.
Look at that. Look at that beautiful hardcover book. And you may have heard me say it once before, but I actually am not a fan of dust jackets as much as, we need them. So I really like art on board. Now, the second book is Tales from Harrow County.
Now, Tales from Harrow County, it is available in 3 trades that collects the 3 different series that's on your screen right now. Those trades are fairly hard to find. The singles, though, were easier. What else do I want to say? Okay, apart from the 3 trades, there is a library collection that collects only 2 series. So the 3rd series is not collected in a library hardcover. Yeah, so now we've got all 3 miniseries in there, and I tried my darndest. We know how we love to have spines that match, and I try.
And for
Yes.
those of us who haven't watched any of your custom things, mate, tell us about your little, almost like your barcode that you've created on all of your things. All your
I
customs.
try to I try to, because I do a fair bit of customs. I just want to remind myself when these were made, and I've slapped them on the back of Beau's book as well.
It's very cool.
You know, I know you're not into tattoos, but have you ever thought about getting your own tattoo, a custom tattoo like that? I reckon it would look great.
That at the back of my neck, so I
Yeah.
can scan it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
I
Correct.
reckon that would be really, really cool. So look, I can't wait to read this because everybody says that they really enjoy it, they really love it. It's also good because with the version that you use, it also comes with all the original ads, so you don't miss out on any of that. And looking at it, it looks really cool, man. Have you read any of it, Sharif? No. One day you're going to say yes to that question. Yeah, man, it looks really cool.
Yeah, and because the book uses all single issues, make it a little bit more special. If it's all sewn binding, so
beautiful.
hopefully, yeah, you can see all the signatures in there. Well, the signatures are actually the single issues.
Signatures.
And yeah, so a signature will look like that.
Signatures are like this.
No, that's the term we use for,
We've had this argument before.
Right. And so because every issue is a little bit different in terms of height and width and all that, if there was no trimming, that book will look a little bit.
And actually, it's another good point too that I don't think people pay attention to unless they've made their own books. But when you do have the hardcover actually being longer than the pages, which I have seen some custom omnibuses, it's a little too far, and they're like, So yeah, you can really tell that you really know what you're doing.
And like I was saying, and because it's sewn binding, there's going to be hardly any gutter loss. Everything opens up 180. So yeah, it's any awesome. Art, any spread pages.
Open it straight up.
Yeah.
Freaking yeah. Now, my only question is, where do I put this on my bookshelf? Because I only ever had the one custom book before. I've always had this.
Where's that?
Separate.
Where did you put that?
So yeah, I've always had this separate from everything else. I've got it with my other bits and pieces square, where I've got like a couple of other things that just don't really match anywhere. And I don't think there's any more room there. So, I mean, I could always squeeze it in that section too. Or do I just put it in my standard hardcover section? I feel like because there's AussieVerse on the back, I should really be like having it displayed like this somewhere.
That's what I was going to say. Get a couple of those books, really nice little book stands, mate. Ones that lean back just a little bit and have one way and one the other.
Yeah, but then I'm afraid every time I walk into my comic book room, I'll think of Sharif too much.
Oh, ouch. I think that's a good problem to have.
We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor,
Comic Bookaroo, proud sponsors of AussieVerse for all your comic book needs. Graphic novels, hardcovers, omnibuses, single issues. Don't forget to pre-order every Sunday at Comic Bookaroo.
All right. So, Sharif, I do have to say thank you very, very much. I really sincerely appreciate it. And if you could just do this as many times as possible for me, I would greatly appreciate it.
They look really good. Really good. Like, just beautiful.
I thought I'd spread the love, learn new skills, put it to good use.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Looks amazing,
All right.
mate.
Well, what is coming up on the show? Let's see here. We have tomorrow, as mentioned, the comics curing cancer from 2 p.m. After that, we then have Steve has a haul coming up next week on Thursday.
I bought books.
You do?
I actually bought books.
Yep, that's correct.
Far
Then
out.
Friday night next week is the 31st of October. That means it's Halloween, baby. And we are going live with a Halloween special at 7:30 p.m. And on the next Saturday, we have Iced Earth, 5 minutes of metal, also from Stevie. And then after that week, we have Byron's Hall, more FOCs, Tim Parrish, Josh Greathouse, Ben Lacey, all these people coming back. We will catch you very, very soon. Boys, what is AussieVerse?
Yay, it's
No. Always below.